A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome heart bed, the Maybach, the lawyer shit, that was all in my at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age.
Gervonta Davis has just given a savage reaction to Floyd Mayweather reportedly being arrested in Dubai. Meanwhile, we know that Tank has been supporting Ryan Garcia after his victory against Devin Haney. While this victory lies in the annals of history, a lingering cloud of suspicion looms over it due to a duo of tests. Speculation swirls around the positive findings, leaving a plethora of unanswered questions about Garcia's potential involvement in intentional foul play. Recently, a fan tweeted, according to the official New York State Athletic Commission rules, ostarine levels below 0.1 nanogram per milliliter are not abnormal, meaning that Ryan Garcia could be in the clear. The fan further added this also correlates with Ryan and his legal team's insistence that the amount of ostarine found is a billionth of a gram, which is what a nanogram is. However, Haney remains outspoken on social platforms regarding Garcia's performance. He firmly asserts Garcia's involvement in cheating and goes as far as disclosing precise figures concerning Garcia's ostarine levels. Replying to this fan, Devin Haney tweeted, No, he tested 6 nanograms and 35 the weigh-in day. He was 60 times over the limit the day of the weigh-in. Haney also retweeted a post from Victor Conti, the CEO of SNAC, saying, Fake news is being spewed about NYAC's chart of allowable limits for PEDs. Ostarine has 1 nanogram per milliliter
and the only
allowable
time
limit,
he spent
and Ryan
with his
Garcia
father was when he was
had
at
6
the gym.
nanograms per milliliter reported for 4/19, which is 60 times over the limit. History of B sample testing is 99% confirmation of a test. Haney's rebuttal poses a compelling alternative perspective. However, there's a growing sense of skepticism among fans regarding the source and legitimacy of his information. It has also been suggested by a Gervonta Davis fan account that Haney spiked the tests. The fan said, Only someone who spiked his test would know this information though. How do you know all this when it doesn't say that on any public documents? Is it because those are the levels you all spiked it up to? Come on, we need answers. It's utterly surreal. But even Tank himself hit that retweet button. Davis has been firmly planted in Garcia's corner throughout this entire saga, right from the moment those reports about the positive results surfaced. Though it's unexpected to see Davis with the support of a past rival, it's possible that he simply doesn't like Haney that much. On the other hand, undisputed middleweight champion Claressa Shields has blasted Gervonta Davis for criticizing her appearance and comparing her to a French bulldog. The unexpected move from Tank raised eyebrows as he seemingly defended Garcia, his former adversary whom he defeated in April 2023. Additionally, he made a crude joke about the appearance of Shields, who had chastised Garcia for failing his doping test. Gervonta Davis wrote on X, So Ryan beat Buddy as fair and square. What does the French bulldog Lady Claressa have to say about it? And she blocked me. I should have blocked her ass for the way she looks. She scares me. Davis ought to understand that when aiming for the queen, missing isn't an option. Shields retaliated with a blaze of anger, seemingly insinuating that Davis had mistreated women he fancied. Claressa Shields' response to Davis's remarks added another layer of intensity to the ongoing drama within the boxing community. Shields did not mince words as she addressed Davis's comments, choosing to confront him head-on with a mix of directness and sharp wit. In her retort, Shields took aim at Davis's physical appearance, referencing his derogatory remarks about her. She turned his insults back on him, suggesting that his fixation on outward appearances revealed more about his character than hers. Her defiant stance showcased her confidence and resilience in the face of criticism, refusing to be intimidated.
Since this woman beater want to keep talking shit, I'm finna clean you up real quick. Tank. I am so happy that you think I look like a French bulldog and you consider me ugly. Because you beat up bitches who you consider cute. I'm glad I'm ugly to you. Just go win some belts. Go win some belts. You steady up on here tweeting. Is you fucking lonely? Go and find you some friends.
Furthermore, Shields questioned Davis's motives for inserting himself into the controversy surrounding Ryan Garcia's test results. She challenged his credibility, highlighting the uncertainty surrounding Garcia's situation and questioning Davis's investment in the matter. By calling out Davis's apparent preoccupation with Garcia's affairs, Shields implied that he should focus on his own career rather than involving himself in the business of others. Shields' response to Davis's comments was bold and unapologetic, demonstrating her willingness to defend herself against detractors within the boxing community. Her assertive demeanor and refusal to back down underscored her status as a formidable presence in the sport, capable of holding her own against any opponent both inside and outside the ring.
Oh, and I want to ask you a question. I thought women was supposed to suck dick. Why is you on Ryan dick so hard? Oh, Ryan test just came back that he wasn't dirty. He ain't even tested the B sample yet. Why you so worried about Devin Haney business? What is wrong with you, boy? Ain't you supposed to be focusing on you?
However, Claressa Shields' scathing critique of Gervonta didn't stop with addressing his comments about her appearance. She delved deeper into Davis's career trajectory, calling into question his choice of opponents and insinuating that his success was largely dependent on the guidance of his mentor Floyd Mayweather. Shields' remarks underscored her belief that Davis relied on Mayweather to strategically select his fights, shielding him from more challenging opponents. By linking Davis's reluctance to face top-tier competitors like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney to Mayweather's influence, Shields implied that Davis lacked the independence and courage to pursue matchups that would truly test his skills. She suggested that Davis's career had been carefully curated by Mayweather, allowing him to avoid potentially risky fights and maintain an undefeated record. Her words carried weight as she challenged Davis to prove himself against the best in the sport. She highlighted the contrast between Davis's approach to matchmaking and the willingness of fighters like Stevenson and Haney to face formidable opponents without hesitation. In doing so, Shields painted Davis as a product of Mayweather's guidance rather than a fearless competitor in his own right.
Nigga, if you ain't have Floyd and right there holding your hand, I don't know where you would be at. Them niggas gotta hold your hand, pick your fights for you. That's why you're never gonna get inside the ring with Shakur. That's why you haven't fought Devin. That's why you fought a weight drain Ryan. Nigga, you was never my type, nigga. I ain't never looked at you like, oh, Gervonta look good. You midget ass nigga, if you don't go somewhere. You think I care about you thinking I'm pretty? I'm engaged. I have a man. You can't keep a woman because you beat all your bitches up.
Ultimately, Shields' critique served as a rallying cry for accountability and integrity within the boxing community. By calling attention to Davis's perceived avoidance of tough matchups and reliance on Mayweather's guidance, she sparked a conversation about the importance of facing challenges head-on and earning success through merit rather than strategic matchmaking. On the other hand, there are some reports of Floyd Mayweather's alleged arrest in Dubai. Despite a TMZ report stating he was seen at a Los Angeles Clippers game last week and supposedly donated a homeless man $30,000, the Electronic Urban report states that Floyd Mayweather is still in Dubai. We also know that Gervonta Davis claimed that Mayweather was being held in Dubai due to an outstanding debt. However, following TMZ's report of Floyd Mayweather seen distributing money to homeless individuals in Los Angeles, the boxing icon took to Instagram to counter, revealing he remains in Dubai. Additionally, he uploaded a video suggesting he hasn't set foot on the West Coast. View the footage on YouTube above. Following Davis's claim that Mayweather was reportedly trapped in Dubai over outstanding debts, Floyd's age-old rival 50 Cent extended a helping hand with financial support on social media. He wrote, "Me and Champ are beefing, but he is my brother. I got some money if he needs it."
At the same time, I rock Floyd pretty good. So Gervonta seems like he has power he seems like he has the same type of power I possessed when I was younger. So he could crack there's another thing. Floyd didn't like to fight southpaws back then. He didn't like to fight southpaws. That's why Chopper Corley, Zab Judah, and all them, they kind of was able to touch him a little bit. So that is a possibility because he didn't like to fight southpaws. But I still kind of think that Floyd would have got him, but there's a question mark there because Gervonta Davis does punch hard, and he could crack him.
Excitedly, Mosley explained that Floyd had a tendency to struggle against southpaws during that period. He cited instances where DeMarcus Corley and Zab Judah were able to make contact with Mayweather to support his point. Mosley suggested that this could potentially create an opportunity for Gervonta to succeed against Mayweather.
I've been saying that because if you notice, the two times that he got kind of buzzed, Floyd did, was fighting two southpaws.
Moreover, Mosley emphasized that Gervonta Davis wields the same formidable power he once commanded in his prime. Additionally, he expressed the belief that Davis being a southpaw could present a challenge to Floyd Mayweather, who has historically faced difficulties against opponents with a right leg lead.
Who you got?
Well, that's why I said Money Mayweather would have beat him. Pretty Boy and get, I think Pretty Boy, I think both Mayweathers beat him, but I think that he had a better chance with Pretty Boy because Pretty Boy was more aggressive. And Money Mayweather wasn't aggressive, so he needs somebody to be aggressive with him to fight him, so he can create the knockout, I think.
So you pretty much got both versions of Mayweather winning.
Yeah, I mean, his style, both versions of his style winning, yeah, the style.
Mosley explained that Floyd had a tendency to struggle against southpaws during that period. He cited instances where DeMarcus Corley and Zab Judah were able to make contact with Mayweather to support his point. Mosley suggested that this could potentially create an opportunity for Gervonta to succeed against Mayweather.
I think we'll win right now.
They should go ahead and run that. They should run that. They should run that. Let's see, they took all that stuff, they should run it. Have be a big one.
In addition, Mosley responded to a question on which Mayweather would have performed better versus Davis. Prior to adopting the moniker Money, Floyd Mayweather was known by the epithet Pretty Boy. These distinct nicknames symbolize contrasting chapters in Mayweather's journey, delineating shifts in his fighting style over time. In his youth, Mayweather, under the title of Pretty Boy, exhibited a ferocious aggression, engaging in relentless toe-to-toe battles. However, with age comes a natural deceleration of the body's capabilities. For the same reason, Mayweather prioritized his defense heavily during the Money era since he was a smart athlete. However, according to Mosley, Mayweather can overcome Gervonta Davis, the superstar, in both forms. With a smile, Mosley concluded that Money Mayweather would have defeated him. He believed that both versions of Mayweather, Pretty Boy and Money, possessed the ability to emerge victorious. Mosley noted Pretty Boy's more aggressive style and expressed confidence that both styles would secure the win against Gervonta. In the realm of boxing, disputes find resolution in one sacred arena, the ring itself. Thus, it comes as no surprise that retired world champion Shane Mosley proposes a showdown between Gervonta and Floyd, akin to the upcoming spectacle between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. The simmering tensions between Mayweather and Davis, once mentor and mentee, have brewed into a public rivalry ripe for settling. Shane Mosley suggested settling the score with a showdown in the ring. When prompted about the outcome of a bout between Tank and Money in the present day, Mosley appeared uncertain, unable to provide a definitive response. Mosley proposed that they should have the match and see if they can hold their own, noting it would be a significant event. Davis stands at the cusp of his prime while Mayweather, a seasoned 47-year-old, presents a formidable challenge. Yet Mosley's recent proposition injects fresh vigor into the possibility, rendering the bout tantalizingly within reach. Mosley suggested that they could sanction the match similarly to how Tyson and Jake Paul did to assess if Gervonta could hold his own. Initially skeptical, Malone brushed off rumors of Floyd Mayweather's interest in him, attributing them to a chance encounter with a fan pitching an advertising opportunity via a private jet firm. However, it turned out that Mayweather had indeed extended an offer through this intermediary. Malone took to his lyrical prowess, crafting a diss track to publicly challenge Mayweather to step into the ring. Malone added, "Flipping changed the whole conversation. I just said yeah. He said Floyd Sr. likes your physique. He said you look strong. So then we start talking to them about the weight, like what do you want me to?"